What's up, guys and gals? I just made a video about the chest rotation and some counters, and I kind of watched it and realized that it doesn't really help a lot of you with what I showed you with the counters. I just explained them. So I wanted to show you a replay to show you all how it works exactly. So let's go ahead and take a look at this replay with Darth Vader, which is my level 5 account. This is the guy that I fought. He's a level 8. I've been fighting pretty much all level 8s with Darth Vader. He's got a level 2 Prince, level 5 Hog, level 5 Mini P.E.K.K.A, level 2 Freeze, so he's rocking the Hog Freeze. Level 7 Zap, level 6 Musketeer, level 8 Barbarians, and level 8 Arrows. And I want to show you what deck I am rocking with Darth Vader. I'm a level 5. I have the Ice Wizard, which I just randomly got in a freaking free chest one morning. I almost had a heart attack. Queen Amidala was laughing at me because I was tripping out on it so much. But before that, I was using the Dragon, and the Dragon works just the same. I got level 6 Archers, level 6 Cannon, level 1 Poison, level 1 Elixir Collector, level 4 Musketeer, level 4 Fireball, and level 5 Giant. Okay, so for those of you that are in P.E.K.K.A.'s Playhouse, Spell Valley, Builder's Workshop, this is a really good deck, you guys. Like I said, just put the Dragon in if you obviously don't have the Ice Wizard. And this deck kills. So let's go ahead and take a look at this replay, and I'll go over it step by step to show you all these counters that I was just talking about. I embarrassed this guy just because I used the skills that I just taught you guys. Alright. So I go ahead and start out with my Elixir Pump in the beginning. It's nice when you have it in your starting deck. It gives you the advantage, but it can work against you if they have a strong push right off the bat. You can get your butt kicked a little bit. Okay, so one thing that I want to point out is, whoa, Luke. Oh man, I just totally ruined this. Okay, starting over. Wow, I'm such a noob. I don't even know how to frickin' use the replay thing. Okay, so one thing I want to show you guys is, after I put down the Elixir Collector, you want to find the best card that you're probably going to use next. Already have it selected, so that way you can just drop on the battlefield with the quickness. You don't got to think, then touch it, then drag or drop it. It's just one motion. Okay, so after I put down the Elixir Collector, I already selected my Musketeer, because that was the best defensive card I had at the time. So I'm going to go ahead and put down my Elixir Collector. Boom, when I hit 10, he's going to drop down his Barbarians. Now, Fireball takes down the Barbarians, guys. So just watch. Throw it right at him. Boom. Crown Tower is going to clean him up. My Crown Tower is weak because I'm only level 5, so he did get one little whack off at my tower, but it's okay. So, he's got the Prince. Remember what I said. Stuff him with the Giant. Put the Giant right in front of your Crown Tower, so right when he thinks he's about to hit it, denied. Alright, so now he freezes, which I kind of had just a weird feeling that he was going to have a freeze. So, I threw down some Archers, which takes down everything, no problem. I still got my Giant with the 3rd health. I got Archers behind it. Okay, so I see he drops down a Musketeer. So now I know my Fireball counters his Barbarians. My Giant counters his Prince. I have a little mini push going on, but I need to think of a card in my deck that can counter the Musketeer. Poison. You drop the poison, so it just kisses the Crown Tower and leads all the way to the bridge, so that way they're walking through the poison the whole time. It's doing damage to the Crown Tower, and it's taking out the Musketeer. Alright, he's going to drop the mini P.E.K.K.A. So now I know he's got the mini P.E.K.K.A. So now I got to think, okay, what card do I have that's going to counter the mini P.E.K.K.A.? Musketeer. Musketeer will kick the mini P.E.K.K.A's butt. Especially if you have it down already. Before he comes into range, yeah, the mini P.E.K.K.A's toast. It's a 4/4, but, I mean, it counters it. So you got to remember all these cards that will counter his cards and save them for when that person drops them. Otherwise, you kind of mess yourself up. There we go, Musketeer. Boom. Done. Alright, so now I'm thinking he's probably got the Barbarians because he's already cycled back to him, so gotta go for the Fireball. Now, at this point, I waited out. I had it selected, but I wanted to see if he was going to drop something else. That way I had the benefit of hitting the Barbarians and whatever else he dropped. Some people put the Hog behind, Goblins, a Bomber, so that way I can benefit from that. So I waited it out for a second. I didn't see anything, so I let him have it. He's not even going to get one hit off, which is great. Alright, so I figured I could put down another Elixir Collector. So that was at max. Okay, this is what I like to call my Bermuda Triangle defense. I know it sounds silly, but this is what I've been telling you guys about with the cannon. You want to put it right smack in the center so that both Crown Towers attack that Hog Rider that's attacking the cannon. He is going to use the freeze as well, so you want to set up another triangle on the left side, which 3 points are your archers, the Crown Tower, and the cannon. So watch it all play out. Cannon, archers. Now right now, he's frozen my Crown Tower and my cannon, but the right Crown Tower and my archers are taking out the Hog. And I'm going to give him a thumbs up because I knew it was coming. He already telegraphed the freeze with the Prince in the beginning, so I knew he was going to do it. Poison, countering the Musketeer, and doing Crown Tower damage. See how this is all playing out, guys? Saving a card for whatever card they have that you need to counter. Alright, so at that point in time, I dropped my Giant because I saw there was 1 minute left. And this is where you need to start going on the offensive and doing some work. And that's when it's time to drop your tanking units. So, drop my Giant. I go ahead and drop a Collector because he wasn't doing much. So this is where I kind of had to play it really fast. You got to be fast in this game, otherwise it can nip you. Alright. So I got my Musketeer down, but you see he's already way past the initial range so that she would have started firing on him. So I didn't get that full benefit, that full value out of the Musketeer right there because I dropped down the Collector and I had to quickly touch and get to the Musketeer. So I'm going to take a lot of damage out of him, but he'll go ahead and hit me once. Now, I saw the Prince coming in. So that means I got to burn my cannon, which I lose for distracting the Hog Rider. So I got to do the cannon, the archers to keep him kited in the center, and that way the Prince will go down without even hitting my Crown Tower. And then I got to think, well, my cannon's gone, so I can't counter the Hog, so I need to use my Elixir Collector kind of in the same way, and you'll see how it all plays out. These are all things that you got to think of with split-second reaction. It's pretty crazy, but once you develop these skills, you will crush at this game. That's how I can beat these level 8s with a level 5. It works, guys. Just trust me. Okay, so archers in the middle. Now, this Crown Tower on the left is now targeting the Prince. So I got benefit from both Crown Towers, the archer, and the cannon all took out this Prince, and he's not even going to get one hit. I remembered that my Giant is moving in, so I already had my Fireball selected because I knew he was going to use Barbarians on my Giant. All things you just got to remember, guys, when playing. Boom. Now I have my Elixir Collector down. I'm at max 10. I know I can take advantage of it. Plus, I remembered that I lost my cannon, and I know his Hog is coming up. So I got to have something to distract so he doesn't go to my crown tower. So since I was able to cycle all the way back, I know my cannon is next. So I can build what they call a staircase of defense, and that kind of forces the Hog Rider to go from one defense to the next, or one cannon to the next thing, which is my elixir collector, and it takes him so long to finally get to the crown tower. He's dead long before that. So watch how I do this. Musketeer, he's gonna freeze. Okay, so I drop the cannon a little to the left, because what's gonna happen, he's gonna target the cannon, then go to the elixir collector. Then the closest tower from that elixir collector is all the way to the right crown tower, not the left one, which is the one he wants to push on right now for some weird reason. So it just staircases him all the way to the right and burns up all this time. The freeze runs out. I'm going to build a triangle of troops as a defense around this freeze and build a massive push out of it and use his push against him. So watch how I do this. Freeze wizard on the left, archers behind the musketeer. Just his hog gets ripped up. Put a giant in front for the tanking unit. I just built a massive push out of the defense. He is toast right here. Poison spell to combat the musketeer. Fireball to take out the barbarians. All this stuff is in my head, you guys. I know his cards that are coming up, so I'm already touching on the cards. I say good game because he froze my troops, but he's toast. I already know the game he plays. I know how to counter everything and work it against him. He goes ahead and drops a mini P.E.K.K.A, but I already know I can drop a musketeer to take out the P.E.K.K.A. My poison spell is up and my fireball is up, and he is done. So I just built all of my cards around his deck. I used one card for one of his cards. So memorize your opponent's deck as he's dropping the cards down, guys. You can just obliterate your opponent because you know what's coming. You know what cards he's going to play to try to attack your cards. And you can just kill him with this triangle strategy. Putting the cannon in the center, benefiting from both crown towers, you will annihilate your opponents and get that win. Okay, well, I hope that will help you guys out. You guys, please put the cannon in your deck. Put the fireball in your deck. It will work really good. I know some of you guys have used my strategy. I've seen Demos use it. Rick used it a couple times. Just try it, you guys. And again, memorize your opponent's deck, and you'll kill him. All right, well, that'll wrap it up. I really hope that kind of explained everything that I told you in that last video. Usually I don't make 2 videos in one day, but I kind of looked back and saw that I didn't really explain completely all those counters that I taught you guys. So now you guys can see it. That replay is on chat, so you can check it out again if you want to look at it again. But yeah, I hope that really helped you guys. Alright, well again, that was Luke Skywalker with Rebel Alliance. I will catch you guys next time.